because that looks funny in middle recordings.
Welcome to this behind-the-scenes edition of Carnivore Theology, the podcast that answers questions about stuff. Over to you, Steve.
Well, we want to do a quick little update here, guys. We really appreciate that we've been getting lots of questions, and we've got a few episodes entering, and we just appreciate each of you that listen and watch the YouTube videos. But we have an apology.
Yeah,
we have to apologize. We are sorry that we have petered out at the end of this year with less episodes than we planned. Because we do have a diva in our midst who decided to move houses and all kinds of crazy stuff like that, and that had some issues. And we also, Al has been really struggling health-wise. Do you want to speak about that, Al? And just
Oh yeah, no problem. I came down with something called Bell's palsy about a week and a half ago, and so it's been kind of impacting my ability to work and speak. And if there's one thing you have to be able to do on a podcast, it's be able to speak. And if I could figure out how to eliminate letters B, P, and F from my vocabulary, it wouldn't be so bad. And unfortunately,
what did you get, Al?
B, P, and F.
All right, sounds good.
We'll edit that in post-production.
So, thank you guys so much for listening and for being and sticking through for listening. I know there are guys out there that have listened to every single episode, and that's awesome. And we've been trying to get them out. We've been sitting down and recording, but between Chad's schedule, my illness, and I guess that's really the problem. Steve's been the backbone here.
Every once in a while, I have to work on on a record.
Just one time, Steve wanted out of one. Remember?
Yeah, that one time. But you know what? We're going to be coming back in August, and we're going to come back. I'm going to be healthy. Chad's going to be moved in, and Steve's going to be as stalwart as ever.
Yay! Yeah, and please, throughout the summer, feel free to if questions come up, send them in. Use our SpeakPipe page, email, post them on Facebook. We love the questions, and we already have some lined up for topics in the fall. We have some exciting special guests that we're already in some conversations with that we are really looking forward to bringing in on really important issues. We are excited, and we are hoping to come back with more Chad, more Al, and more beard.
Yeah, definitely more beard. Oh, and by the way, if you want, go to the website. You'll find every single episode, but you'll also find our media pack. And that media pack allows you to be able to send out like bulletin inserts for your church, or print out posters you can hang, or send digitally to your pastor so they can find out stuff, or to your small group leaders or to your friends, so that other people can get involved, and we can find more people to send in questions and to help out. We love doing this podcast. It is one of our favorite things, and we want to keep doing it for as long as the Lord lets us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we thank you so much.
Chad, say something.
Yeah, Chad's been unusually quiet.
Hi. As you can see and hear, though, poor L is struggling. So #pray for L.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been able to work in his church, and he hasn't been able to do the podcast. And as much as he's enjoying his wonderful vacation of pain and suffering, he'd probably rather it was done.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yes, keep remembering him in your prayers, and hopefully he'll be up and healthy in the near future. Also pray for his wife, Anita, because she has to put up with him, take care of him, and it's always difficult. And for their children, that they might get enough cheese.
And Chad, pray for him too. He's got a lot going on in his life. He's not letting anybody in on all the details because there's too many details to let anybody in on. But I know that God is using him in amazing ways, moving him around all over the place. He's trying to be flexible. And I know he's got a lot of needs personally, spiritually, financially. And so just help him out. Pray for him.
Yeah.
And something about Steve too.
Yeah. Pray for his beard. It's beautiful.
Beard. Yeah. Thank the Lord for it every day.
You know what? The biggest thing is rest. Some rest for me right now. I work with a school, and I am very tired right now. So that I can come back in August with not this fake smile. I'm actually
I'm happy to be here.
Not the caffeine-induced smile that you see now. So
well, at least both sides of your face smile. See, if I smile, it goes like this.
However, in all seriousness, we really love doing this podcast. This is something, Al, Steve, and I, if you remember from those of you who heard the very first episode, we went to college together now, let's just call it a couple of years ago. And
decades.
Before we got old. And while we were doing it, we really enjoyed each other's company. We grew into good friends. We sort of stayed in touch ever since. And we've been, as this technology has advanced, we've had the opportunity to engage one another online and just to chat about the things that matter to us, to pray for one another, to look at each other's questions about church and ministry and life and everything else. And as we've done that, we've kind of enjoyed it and realized through talking to others that people were kind of interested in our conversations. And so we launched this podcast mostly so we could enjoy each other's company and be forced to do it, and secondarily so that we could be of service to you in your life and in your walk with the Lord. And we want to get back to doing that. So we are looking forward to doing it in the fall. We hope that you'll stick with us, pray for us. And, if Al just doesn't make it, we'll take donations for the funeral flowers and we'll better looking to replace him in the fall.
Yeah.
Send applications to carnivoretheology@gmail.com.
Hey, I'm not dead yet. All right, you know what? Close us out, Steve. Give us the website, give us the email, all that stuff.
I'm the sensitive one, just in case anyone was wondering. I try to keep Al feeling comfortable. And
your pastoral heart touched me.
Well, this is Carnivore Theology in all of its messiness and its glory at the same time. Check us out at www.carnivoretheology.com. Leave questions on our website or Facebook. SpeakPipe page, speakpipe.com/Carnivore Theology. Like us on Facebook, rate and subscribe to us on iTunes, all the YouTube, all the usual media things.
But actually do it, because it actually helps the podcast if you do it. It gives us more exposure and recommendations. So if you like the podcast, just take 2 minutes. Go on there, rate it on iTunes, like it on those other things.
Yeah, I searched for theology on iTunes, and we were in the top 20, guys.
Yes, we're rising!
I don't even want to know what we were around, because there's all kinds of things that we end up near. That
there's a few scary ones in there, too. So.
Yeah.
Anyways,
bye, everybody.
Have a great summer. God bless.
God bless.